Bison! Today I thought we'd play some math games. Some math games using dice. So I found a lot of dice in a box and you can look through your board games and gather up some dice. The first game we're going to play is called Break the Ice. For this game, you need a thin piece of tissue. I'm even using a piece of toilet tissue and mine only has one layer. If yours has 2 layers, pick and pull them apart. Divide them, split them into 2. So you'll need your toilet paper or your tissue. You'll need a cup, a rubber band, and a toothpick. To do this, you're going to set up the ice. The ice will go on the top surface of the cup. So we're going to pretend the tissue is the ice. Put the rubber band around the top of the ice. And this will kind of stretch it nice and tight. Hold it on for you. Now you're going to set some dice on top. I'm going to set about 3 dice on top. And then I'm going to roll another die. Whatever I roll, whatever number I get, I'm going to use my pinching out to pick up my toothpick and poke holes in the ice. I can play this game alone or I can take turns with a friend at home. And we're going to poke holes in the ice until the dice fall down. Let's see how long we can do it. Let me show you how to play. So I roll the die. What did I get? A 3. I'm ready to poke. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I poked 3 holes. And the more gentle I poke the holes, the longer it will last. If I push hard, a big rip happens. And a big rip means my dice are going to fall through faster. So gentle little pokes. And we'll see how long we can keep the ice from breaking. Let's roll again. Ooh, I got a 1. A 2. 1, 2. So far, so good. My ice hasn't broken yet. I'm going to keep going. Let me roll again. Whoa. That's the biggest number on a die. What is the biggest number on a die? That's right, 6. That's a lot of pokes. Let's see if the ice breaks after 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew! So far, so good. I wonder how long I can keep the ice from breaking. 1, 2. Let's keep playing together. Oh, I got a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, 1 is starting to fall through. A 3. The player, the person that has the dice fall through the ice is the one who loses the game. So play with a friend and see how long it will take you to break the ice. Mine's still holding strong. I got a 6 though. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ice, it broke through. That game is really fun. It's great for counting. It's great for your finger strength. And it's fun to see who will make the ice break. Speaking of counting, let's do our Bison chant. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The Bison! The Bison! Nice skip counting. I want you to remember that because a little later in today's activities, we're going to do some more skip counting. Next game is the game of NIM, and I really love it because you can play anywhere and with anything. You could use sticks you find outside. You could use little pebbles. I found pennies today that I'm going to use. You just need 16 little things. 16 of them. Now what is a 16? A 1 and a 6. And which one comes first? The 1, because it's a teen. 16 little items. Now, we're going to set up the board by making rows. Rows that go across rows. The bottom row will have 7 items in it. 7 items. Laid across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next row across will have 5 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third, first, second, third row will have 3. 1, 2, 3. And the top row will have 1. We've made what shape here? 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 points. This is a triangle shaped board. Now, when you play NIM, you're going to find a friend. You can start at any row and you can take as many pieces as you want. You could take all 7 across the bottom, or you could take 3 across the bottom. Then your friend can take however many they want from any row. The goal is to not be the person who has to take the last one. If you have to take the last one, you lost this time. So I have a friend to help me. I'm going to start and I'm going to pick a row. I could pick the first, second, third, or fourth row, and I can take however many I want. I'm going to take 2 from that third row. What are you going to take? 1 from the top. I can pick any row. I'm going to pick the bottom row. I'm going to take 4 from the bottom row. Your turn. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. No! I had to take the last one. Oh, man, I lost that time. But it's really fun because you can play anywhere with anything and a friend. So see if you can enjoy some NIM today. You guys know the song Skip to My Lou? Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou. Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou. Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Well, we're going to use that song to learn how to skip count today. And we're going to use that skip counting to play a game together with dice. Are you ready? Skip count by twos. Skip count by twos. Skip count by twos. We can count to 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We can count by twos. Now let's try fives. Skip count by fives. Skip count by fives. Skip count by fives. We can count to 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, Now let's try tens. This will sound a lot like our I Can Count by 10 song, but just to a different tune. Skip count by tens. Skip count by tens. Skip count by tens. I can count to 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I can count by tens. Good job, Bison. So in our next game, we're going to count by tens to keep score. Okay, to play this game, you're going to need 6 dice. So I have 6 little dice here I found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. We are going to play the game sequence. Now, a sequence is things in an order. So, in a sequence, the numbers will come one after the other in the order in which we learn them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, why do we stop at 6? What is the biggest number on a dice? It is the 6. How many sides does a dice have? A cube have? It has 6 squares. So we'll stop at 6. We're going to roll and see how many numbers we can get in order. I'm going to look for a 1 first. Then I'm going to look for a 2 in my roll. Then a 3, then a 4, then a 5, and then a 6. So let me show you by rolling now, and we'll see how it goes. Wow, my dice scattered all over. Okay, this is my first roll. I have a 1. Do I have a 2? 1, 2, 3. No. 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a 2. 1, 2, 3. No 2. 5. No 2. I rolled a 1. That means I get 10 points. So I will write that down on a scorecard. Let me find a scorecard. A 10. I'm going to try again and see if I can get more in order. Okay, I have a 1. Do I have a 2? I do, I have a 2. Do I have a 3? 5, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3. Do I have a 4? No. Okay, so this is where I count by tens. 10, 20, 30. A 30 is a 3 and a 0. 10, 20, 30. Let me roll again. Oh, I got a 1, a 2, and a 3 in the right order. Do I have a 4? No. 10, 20, 30. I'll write that down again. Now, I can take turns with someone I'm playing with, and we'll see how many points we get. The first person to get 100 points wins the game. If you roll 3 ones that look like this, you have to erase your score. To erase your score means to take away all your points, to go back to nothing. What number is nothing? 0. So we'll see who can get to 100 first by getting the most points by getting these in order. So if I rolled a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, I would get 10, 20, 30, 40 points. If I rolled a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, I would get, count by tens with me. I can count by tens, 10 to 100. I can count by tens. Ready, here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 points. To write a 50, I would do a 5 and a 0. If I rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I could count by tens and get all these points. Help me out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. A 6 and a 0, down and around. A 6 and a 0 to make a 60. At the end, I can add up all my points. It's hard to add big numbers. I would get a calculator. 10 plus, the plus sign is a straight line and a crisscross line. A vertical going up and down and a horizontal going across. And I would add my points to see who got more. Ooh, 180. You could play to 100 points. You could play to 200 points. You can have fun playing this dice game with a friend today.